Hi there guys. Right, I got to be a mask, well, not so much of a mask, it's just a bit of a help. Right, so, you can see a big canister behind me. Right, these TTP bottles, propane, they do actually say in the instructions that you can't fill them up. Right, now there's a little valve on the top, and all you need is a spoke tool. Yeah, valve tool should I say. That's all you need, a little valve tool. I've just filled that one, but you don't want to fully fill them. So as you're filling them, only go halfway. Now, a good way of knowing that it's halfway is off there, so it's sideways. So it can only fill up to that, and then any excess propane will blow out, and then you know that you're halfway. Right, so let's put this down. Now, the key thing is with these, as you're filling them up, as you would a normal bottle, is to keep letting pressure out, because it will build up too much pressure inside the canister, and then anything what's in there just won't go into the little bottle. So that's still running. Yeah, I can turn my back to it, it's not a problem. Right, so pop that into the little valve. Just let a little bit of pressure out. You're going to get a little bit of gas escape, obviously, from it, as you're bound to. So just let a bit of pressure out and just keep it going. You don't have to worry about refrigerator and anything like that. Now, the way I normally do it is literally, as soon as the blowtorch is struggling to actually get any flame out whatsoever, you've still got pressure and propane actually in the bottle anyway. So just before you start filling it up, if you just undo the valve, let any excess out so your bottle's completely empty. And as you do that, it will actually just make the bottle go ice cold anyway. So then it's ready for filling it, instead of messing about with a freezer or a fridge. Connect it on with all the different little adapters and that lot. If you want to get a full bottle, then you need to have the bottle upright. But what I've noticed with having a full bottle, it's a little bit wary. You normally fill propane bottles to roughly about 80% max. You never go right to the top. Even with these, they're never full. If you rock them, you'll always feel it moving inside. If it'll fall to the very top, you wouldn't feel no rock. So 80% at the max. But like I say, if you go with the actual valve at the side of it, you're laughing, aren't you? Like I say, just literally keep letting pressure out every now and again. Now, because of the size of the bottles, it does take a bit for them to fill up. So you could be looking about 10 minutes, 15 minutes per bottle because of the sheer size of them. But it saves you keep buying these at a tenner a go. Tenner a bottle. I use Cala. Now, if you use Cala and you've got an account with them, if you've got a bottle and you keep doing the exchange, it works out about 34, 35 quid. If you're buying it without the bottle, then you're looking at 70 quid. So keep your bottles and just exchange them over, you get it at half price. Whereas this is the main one, tenner each one of them. For the same as this. One of these will fill God knows how many of them. I've done 6 this week already. Just keep it going. Now, if you're with butane, you'd notice a lot louder hiss with propane because it's more of a natural oil sort of thing, natural gas. It's actually thicker in the actual fluid itself, so it does take a little bit more to come out of the little pinprick hole. What I like to do every now and again, just put my ear on the base of the bottle. You'll not hear it on the side. I'm a deaf git anyway, but put the ear on the base of the bottle and you'll hear it still filling. Let's have a look. Yep. Just make sure you don't actually put your ear direct onto it, touching it, because sometimes that's colder. You might just freeze your ear to it, so just be a little bit wary of that. There we are, that's that one done. Now if I want to get a little bit more, I can just turn it a touch more. Just check it. And what you're looking for on the spoke tool, which you can, the valve tool, leave it in. And as you unturn it to let some pressure out, if any fluid comes up the actual shaft, then you know that you got it. Right, so I'm going to tighten that right up to the very top now. Take that out, don't need that anymore. Just let it build a little bit more pressure up in there now. I mean, the propane, with propane, it actually builds up self-pressure anyway. That's what I've noticed, whether it does or doesn't, but that's what I've noticed. So as soon as it's got liquid in there, it like expands. So that'll do for me. Turn it off. Take it off. Gloves. That's it. So I've got half a bottle in there now, which I'm happy with. Like I say, I can go more. So instead of having it connected on like that, if we want a bit more, then I'll just bring it up a touch. Hopefully I'll get more in, because it'll only fill to that, and then it'll just psh, it'll blow obviously the fluid out. But if you have it higher up, you're going to fill the bottle more. If you have it up there, then you're going to go to 100%, and that's where they can explode. So just to be safe, 50% or a little bit more, 60, 70 sort of thing, and then you're alright. But sometimes this one isn't, sometimes he is from where you've took them off, because the actual bearing's still pushed down. If it is, either get the cap, put the cap on, or just literally screw your thing on. Now if you're not 100% sure if it's this, and if you're on a sunny day, if you hold that up to the actual something, so it's got a shadow behind, you'll never see fumes coming out. But if you hold it up for the actual shadow, you'll see fumes. But if that is happening, don't hesitate, just literally screw it onto your blowtorch, or put the cap on. That's sealed, that's primed, that's ready to go. But what I like to do now is give it an hour or so, just to get any like excess off, because you know where you've been blowing out propane here, so let that just like evaporate away on its own. And that's it, guys. That's how to fill these TTP bottles up, instead of you keep buying them at a tenner a go. There you go, little like for you.